Hey guys, welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. We're on episode 7 now. My name is ZarthimusPrime. We're kind of towards the end, guys. So in the last video, we managed to slay the last two remaining lords, Seat the Scaleless and the Bed of Chaos, aka the Witch of Izalith. We unfortunately had to part ways and say goodbye to our dear friends Solaire and Siegmeyer. They're no longer with us, which is quite a bummer. At this point, we can go fight Gwyn and finish the game, but since this is the PS4 version, I do have access to the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, quote-unquote DLC. It's just part of the game here. So what we can do is we're going to go actually work our way through that DLC part, and then we'll finish the game. Hopefully we can do all that within the one episode. So, let's see. I'm trying to think of where to warp to that would be quickest. It's back down in the Darkroot Basin where we fought the Hydra and initially found Dusk of Oolacile. So the closest would be to, I guess, the parish. Now we'll just run down past Andre and through the garden. I do apologize if there's any coughing or any... I don't feel like I sound too stuffed up, but I have been fighting some glorious sickness over the past couple of days, so hopefully that won't hinder us too badly. Okay. Something else I did off camera was I farmed for some Twinkling Titanite, and the reason I did that is because I've got, like I mentioned before, that the Dark Mask was part of my final setup. I did go ahead and get the Black Knight gauntlets as well from the Kiln of the First Flame, and leveled those up. And the two remaining pieces that I like to use for my final setup are available in the DLC, and they do require 10... Whew, almost fell off that ledge there. They do require 10 Twinkling Titanite each, so this way we could just upgrade them immediately as soon as we get them. So... just make our way down this ledge here. This is pretty familiar territory for us. Now, speaking of familiar territory, the DLC is not that for me. I've played it one time, and that was when I 100%ed this on my PS4 version. I had never played it before that, and I hold no grand illusions of having it memorized. So there's going to be some exploration around. Not quite blind, but still. So it might be an exciting time. So you do want to make sure that before you do all this, you have rescued Dusk. So you have to fight the Hydra, warp out, come back, fight that Golem, and you want to make sure that you have the broken pendant, which we got near the beginning of the Duke's Archives. So, and then you should just need to come back here, like you were going to summon Dusk. Going to take care of these golems because I don't remember what all we need to do, and I don't want to mess with them during the process. She hit me with that. Okay. This dude just chilling over here. Okay. Now, unless I'm mistaken, so I'm going to put the rusted iron ring back on. Unless I'm mistaken, you need to go back to where you found Dusk in the golem form initially. Now, if you notice, I took Havel's ring off because I realized that the equipment I was wearing, it didn't make, like, I still roll in a relatively quick enough fashion for what I wear, and it didn't make a difference, so... Oh, see, there's something different back there now. Weird little rift There's an item next to it. The Crown of Dusk. It says Dusk's set up. Oh boy. Yeah, first time I saw that I was like, what the heck? And we're in the Sanctuary Garden. Luckily it spits us right out by a bonfire. Okay. We'll just make our way through here. And what's super fun about this DLC is that it spits you right out in a boss fight. So. Oh gosh. And even though I did all my... Oh gosh. Stop it, please. On my initial playthrough, to get 100%, I did... No, come back, please. I'm not doing too hot. Well, that didn't help either. Okay. At least we're doing some good damage to him, though. Oh. We were too far away there. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Might as well. Okay, so yeah, he's quick and he hits pretty hard, but our scythe is amazing. So, and since we've bumped up our endurance, we don't take nearly as much bleed damage. So, my dog is an insane madman. You can hear him in the background. Bark, 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 bark. So, okay. Wait, is this where I came? This might be where I came in. Because it seems really weird. Yeah, it seems really weird to give tips for a boss you just beat. Okay, I did have the silver ring on. I couldn't remember. Okay. Head up these stairs and into the Oolacile Sanctuary. And another bonfire. Can we get, yeah, we can get at least one level up in. Go ahead and bump our endurance up to 35, where it will stay for the time being. And now, we can actually come over here and talk to this big scary mushroom thing.
Well, look at this one.
Look at me.
From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable.
Thanks.
Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness. But Princess Dusk is here no longer. Snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm here, isn't it?
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary. Something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorcerers of Oolacile.
Okay, so she'll sell you some of the same stuff that Dusk did, but we don't really need any of it.
The flames guide thee.
Okay. And we'll just keep on trucking through this way. Now, I do remember this being a really big open area that I had a really easy time getting lost in. And I see you little scarecrow dudes up there. We're in the Royal Wood. Okay. At least they die in one hit, and that's good to know. These guys do look... They look creepy, but they also look pretty cool. So, I'm not going to do... As far as I know, I'm not really planning on doing a ton of exploration. I seem to remember there being a big building over here. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, these dudes... Oh yeah, we're not doing that much damage to him either. Nope. Oh yes, and they do that move. I tend to get these guys, and there's... Oh gosh, go, go, go. There's DLC for the third game that has an enemy that's very similar, like they smash the heavy thing down, and then they pull it up, and it's like a big... Not a big area of effect, but it's like a tremor that hurts you. So, like I said, I don't really want to mess around with those guys too much, just because they're really hard to... like, it's really easy to get swarmed and overwhelmed by them, like I just did. So this time, let's go to the left. So, and I don't remember there being any items that I was just like, yes, I want those. So, the torso and leggings for our final armor sets come from bosses, so you guys need to stop. Okay. Oh boy. Oh dear. Okay, geez, wow. That was awful. I like the ragdoll physics is the best. So, but they're like a better version of... I say better, like a more able to kill you version of the big stone knights from the Darkroot Garden, which lots of theories going around and everything kind of lines up pretty well that this is the Darkroot Garden. Just a very long time ago. And the Mushroom Lady did ask us, like, what age did we come from? Which, I don't know what she meant by that, but okay. So let's go see what's in here. So we definitely don't want to fall down there. It doesn't seem like there's really much we can do in here. We can get the Guardian Gauntlets. Okay. I'm not gonna wear them, but sounds good. I do know that I need to get across there somehow. Just gonna stay away. I see one of those big Guardian dudes over there. Again, excuse the coughing. Really? But yeah, I can't remember if I actually finished saying what I was talking about. But I did the my 100% playthrough, which requires a minimum of at least 2.5 roughly playthroughs, and I only did the DLC on my first go around, so literally have only played it once. Your accuracy. And the Guardian leggings. I don't think this was where we were supposed to go. Ha! Seriously, these scarecrow dudes are both terrifying and cool looking. Don't kick. Okay. I'm trying to remember where to go. So was this wasn't where we came, this is where we came in. Hi there. Yeah, we got their plow. How fun. So it didn't seem like oh, I can get across over here. There's a little tiny bridge. Have you played through the DLC on this one? Hey, bud. I totally forgot he shows up. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot he existed. I almost just fell right off there. But I got him. Okay. Once again, I don't really remember where to go. Oh, he's got like scissors. I know there's one really close to the boss. I like to see, like, they're working in the garden. It's fun. How neat. There's an item over there, but I don't know what it is. Ah, that actually worked out pretty splendidly. Just make sure where I'm going and I don't accidentally drop off the map. Okay. I kind of want to just leave them to their work. They're doing such a splendid job. Really? Fine. Oh, do you? That's cool. Oh, this is exactly where I want to be. Because our next boss fight is right through there. However, who is this guy?
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past. Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
Then you can buy some stuff from him too. Nothing really that I want.
Did you happen across Knight Artorias?
No.
The legendary abyss walker from the old tales. Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me.
I don't know what that means.
So long.
So this guy, like, unless I'm mistaken, when the DLC for this game came out, they were working on Bloodborne, so he's kind of like an homage to that game. So yeah, this should be the shortcut there. That's good. So, but he dresses like a Yarnamite. That would be a fun game to do on the channel that I'll get to eventually. Okay. Alright. And now it is time for us to face this guy. Just kidding, it's Artorias. We've heard so much about this guy. I really like this fight, but I don't remember that much about it. Oh gosh. Okay. Gonna get hits. How did that not hurt me? So, we haven't really messed too much with the lore and stuff, like in terms of looking at it and whatnot. But, oh, that didn't work. So, Gwyn had 4 knights that he trusted above everyone else. We fought one of them already, and that was Ornstein. We fought him in Smo. Artorias, when the Abyss, which we've been into, the Four Kings and stuff, when it threatened to overwhelm Oolacile... Oh gosh, am I dead? I'm certainly dead. It's not too bad for a first try after a while. Yeah. Oh, I was like, wait, where am I? But I could just run back to where I was. It's not a problem. The Abyss was going to overwhelm Oolacile. Artorias went off to try to stop it, and we hear all these tales about how he rescued Princess Dusk and stopped the primeval man, I think is what they refer to him as. But now we see Artorias, and it doesn't look like he stopped much of anything. If anything, it looks like the Abyss might have gotten to him. So, kind of up to us to put him out of his misery. So. But yeah, now I can access this shortcut over here. Yeah, that wasn't too bad for our first try. I mean, I just gotta remember some of his movesets. Don't you do it. Marvelous Chester. I do like his getup, but this is Dark Souls. I'm gonna go more of an armor type route than the fancy schmancy Bloodborne style. Although I do have my favorite getup from Bloodborne too. So what's nice is you get the hat like right at the beginning of the game. Yeah, Artorias fights very erratically, and it's kind of interesting. So yeah, he's gonna do an AoE here. So yeah, we want to stay a little away from him. Mitch, he's given into the darkness. Xehanort would be so proud. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Okay. I feel like I deserve that. I got too greedy with my swings. Okay. Yeah. Keyblade! Darkness within darkness within darkness. So, yeah. So Kingdom Hearts 2 will definitely be... Once we finish this playthrough, which this... Like I said, hopefully this will be my last video for this one. There's 4 bosses in the DLC total. We've already fought one, which was the Sanctuary Guardian. Artorias, obviously, is our second one. The third one we can get to at any point. We've actually already seen him, and that's that big dragon. His name is Calamite. And he is the source of the greatest frustration I think I've ever experienced in this game. And that's not even from trying to beat him either. So, you get a weapon from cutting his tail off. Oh my goodness. I don't know how long I worked at it, but it was awful. Because I was like, I'm just going to end up killing him before I can actually get his tail. So. And then there's one more boss after all that that we'll get to eventually. So, and then, of course, then there's finally Gwyn at the very end of all of it. So if you're going to get out here, you better do it. Fine. Didn't really want to fight you anyway. I don't know how well rings actually work, but I'm going to put them on anyway. Don't really know that any of these other ones are going to do much for me. We might as well put on the wolf ring. Seems fitting, it was Artorias's. So, anyway, so I mentioned the two knights, Ornstein and Artorias. And there's two more that we haven't met yet, but we will meet them in this DLC. So we have their rings too. I keep dodging too early. Okay. Did you just kick me with darkness? Oh boy. Ugh. Oh, this is a terrible idea. You do your buff move. What's cool though is there's a lot of moves you can see if like from Sif's fight that reflect or Artorias's, which is kind of cool. Probably get in at least one hit. This was a terrible idea. Okay. I really should have taken the time to heal instead. Oh boy. Okay. No! I should have dodged to the side. One or two more hits would have done him. Darn it. Okay. I'm surprised my attacks are actually still hitting him, which is kind of cool. Okay. I am going to... Just because there's really nothing else for us to use our humanities for, I am going to go ahead and boost this one up, because why not? No, that's not what I wanted to do. So let's reverse our hollowing and kindle this bonfire. Okay. There we go. Now I feel confident enough to fight Artorias. Call me cheap if you must, but that's part of the game mechanics for a reason. I mentioned this at the very first video. This was not... me playing through this is not a series intended to impress anybody. So... Yes, Kingdom Hearts 2 will be the next one we do after this. And then I'll have to find... Dude, no. No, 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 no. Freaking invaders. Where are you? You suck. Okay. You've been invaded. I don't want to fight anybody, so I'm totally going to the boss fight. Alright. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Ah. Did that wrong again. Okay. Oh, this is awful. Ah, again. Gotta go to the side, not the front. Time to heal. You're the best, Artorias. Nope. Nah. And he's like throwing darkness in my face. Oh, this is awful. Okay. Ah. Okay. Come on. Okay, you get a buff again? That's fine. That's fine. Do it. Oh. Okay. Don't get greedy! No! I should have gotten greedy! I like this fight a lot. Like, it's... Oh, it kind of rewards very, like, dodge a lot. Like, shields are... I don't even use shields in this game. I don't use shields. I mean, I do. It's on my back, and it keeps me from bleeding too much. But, forest ahead. Well said. Yeah, it's very like dodge well, dodge correctly, but like be aggressive, not so aggressive. Like, I don't know. It's probably the fight you have the least room for error in, but yeah, I don't know. It's a good fight. That and the Ornstein Smo are definitely my favorites in this game. So, hey Chester. Every time I walk by, it's probably like. Again, huh? Yeah. But I can't go hollow because I'm determined to beat Artorias. I like went to rub my nose, and the time I said that and it came out Artorias. Oh boy. Okay. Just gonna take my souls, don't mind me. Okay, what you got for me? Yeah, it was like throwing stuff in my face. Okay. What in the world just happened? I feel like I pushed my square button and it didn't heal. And then I assumed it did, and yeah. never mind. Pfft. I'm getting real tired of running all the way back, though. Okay. Was this 5th or 6th time? Thank goodness for the shortcut, right? You guys suck. Okay. That phantom startled me a little bit because I thought it was one of the scarecrow dudes. I was like, whoa, he got up here fast. Chester's like, again, huh? Yeah, you see, like, there's items and stuff down there. So we'll need to go down that way eventually, but we gotta take care of Artorias first. That, and mostly because I want to play the DLC in my favorite attire. So this is one of the few fights that I do definitely like to lock on. Okay, so he's doing the 2. That was... I'll take it. That was... Yeah, might as well heal if you're gonna do that. Okay. Right. Oh, I was like, I don't know what move that was, but I reacted well enough to it. Okay. Oh boy. Ah, again. The darkness in my eyes. Okay, dodge once. Oh, you're only gonna do it one time. Heal. Okay. Get a buff again? Alright. Ah. Oh, I wanted to get greedy so badly. Do it! Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Oh lordy. Heal, heal, heal. Hit him! Oh, gotcha. Oh, quickly put on the stuff. Whew! Alright, give me some souls. Dude, I don't know where Bloodborne ranks on my, like, Souls games. It's great. Like, when I first started playing, it's like, I don't like this Soul a lot, but it ended up being real good. So that's where we came in. Now, we need to go where? Okay. So there's a couple of different things you can do here. For starters, you can go up this way, but there's really nothing we can do just yet. You can go through here. Purple Coward's Crystal. And I haven't really, like, figured out exactly what it is, but I think it's basically like a PvP type setup, which is kind of cool, but is not really something I like to do. So, what we're going to do now... sit at this bonfire. I'm actually going to do something really quick. I'm going to warp back to the Firelink Shrine really quick. And I'm not gonna level up just yet, so because I want to use our souls for something else. I'm gonna go up here, like we're gonna head towards the Undead Burg. I don't think we ever actually came down here and talked to him, but if you look, you can see Domhall sitting over there, the guy from the entrance to Blighttown. So he's just chilling, and he'll sell you some like boss armors, things like that. Okay. Maybe we did come over here and talk to him. I don't remember.
Hi, Shemai.
Hi,
Didn't
Shemai.
expect to meet anybody here. I suppose great minds think alike, eh?
So, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna buy. So you can buy like the Iron Golem set, Ornstein's. If you beat Smo first, if you beat Ornstein if you beat Ornstein first, then you get Smo's. Gwendolyn's Artorias. So we're gonna buy that armor right there. I'm not worried about the rest of his stuff yet. I might come back and buy it later, but there's really not a whole lot of a reason to do it. And now... Nope. And now we're gonna work back to where we were just at. Which I believe is the Oolacile Township. Yes. I think pretty much every bonfire in the DLC is warpable. Okay, but we're gonna go back up to where we fought Artorias. I cannot speak today. Artorias. And there's a little gravesite here, and...
You? Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
So she wants the soul of Artorias. Now, if you're doing a 100% playthrough, I wouldn't recommend giving it to her because you can use it to forge his sword. But since I'm not going to do that,
thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and give it to her.
You are very kind. Please take this. I no longer need it.
So, and she'll give you both of her knives, which are cool.
Guide thee.
So, but... Yeah, so let's...
The Lord guide.
So he isn't going to talk much. So this is Sierran? I don't know, but her armor is cool. So cool, in fact.
You humans, always taking what you please.
But your leggings! She is a little hard to fight just because she's fast, and her knives are cool. Just need to hit you like once. Okay.
Oh, you humans, my dear. Oh.
Yeah. So, I thought she was gonna give me... Like, I wanted this stuff too. I thought she was gonna give me the Lord's Blade set. So, but... Anyway, so she's the fourth of Gwyn's Knights. So... You don't really get to see much about her. I say the fourth. She's actually the third one. We haven't met the fourth one yet. But... We had to do it because... I'm going to reinforce... the Lord's Blade Waistcloth all the way up, and the Armor of Artorias all the way up. And now we will switch to my final Fashion Souls favorite set. So this one's fun, the Eastern armor with the Mask of the Father and all that stuff, but it is nothing, my friends, compared to this one here. Look at this. It's like, yeah, it's epic. I love it. So, but this is what we will finish the rest of the game with. And I guess we can use... We might as well go ahead and level up the rest. We'll get 2 level ups in. Do 1 for dexterity, and we'll do 1 more for vitality. This is another area I'm not going to explore fully just because I don't remember all of it. I didn't really mean to... I mean, I would wear it. I'm telling you, it's the #1 rule. It doesn't matter how well you fight bosses or how good of the game you are. It's how fashionable and it's how fabulous you look when you do it. I thought I was going to fall off there. The backs of the boots are a little silly looking, but otherwise, I think, and it looks fine with the rest of it. So. The only reason I remember where everybody is here is because I remember having to try to farm the sorcerer dudes for their staff. Yeah, there's a lot of side stuff here to explore that I'm probably not going to mess with. So. I can't tell. Yeah, that chain was cleverly hidden, and I couldn't tell what it was, so better safe than sorry. I think, I want to say in the second game, oh gosh, that there was some kind of penalty if you hit a treasure chest. Like, I could be wrong, but I love these things. Very good. I love them. But yeah, if you hit the treasure chest or something, somehow it would diminish what was in there. I don't know how accurate that is, or if I'm just being crazy. I'm gonna watch out because there's a sorcerer over there, and if you've been paying attention, you know that sorceries are something that I just cannot handle. I'm gonna roll off, aren't I? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, these dudes are creepy. Look how long their arms are. Rubbish, just what we needed. And they're creepy sounding. Okay. I don't know what's off in this little chamber off to the right, but we'll go. Oh gosh. Can I hit you? That would be nice. That works. Why? Oh, it's like, why do I only have this in one hand? There we go. Cool. Ugh. Bow shooting is always a little awkward for some reason. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. So. Now this part. So there's a shortcut back here. Pardon me. This part kind of sucks because you've got to You know, like work your way through like this giant army of these weird dudes. No. So. Oh gosh. Okay. No, I let it go before I could. There we go. Can I hit you? Cool. Yeah, just navigating through here with all of those sorcerer dudes is tricky. So, any way you can avoid it is best. But yeah, I mean, like, if you're doing this as a 100% playthrough, or you just want to get like a full feel for the game, there's a lot of stuff that I've skipped through this township. You know, explore around, see what you can find. This dude, that dude over there is crazy scary. Looks like something out of Resident Evil. Oh boy. Ouch. I'm not even really sure what it's supposed to be. Just like some big mutated hollow. Okay. Well, we got him though. Really? Why you gotta bring somebody up here? Where could we be now? Except... Whoa, those like weird, creepy prison cell things. Really? Surely I've got like a... It's gonna be like 4,000. 3,000. That's not bad. So I have enough. Whoops. I have enough to level up, and I should have enough to repair everything. And our dexterity. Now this place is spooky. The Chasm of the Abyss. Yeah, I bet you'd like me to follow you, wouldn't you? Well, I missed. Yeah, they're creepy looking in the dark. Oh boy. I see where you stand, sir. Oh boy. Please laugh at me. Okay. This is sorcery. One of these days I'll play as a magic build on one of these games. I should have heeded it. It said be wary of Ride and I completely ignored it. Doesn't look like there's anything else that way. Yeah. Those are humanities. And they just kind of creepily stare at you. Really? Oh boy, I'm gonna get hit. I knew that was gonna happen. Darn it. But I'm right there at the beginning, and I don't have to fight that one group that I already did. So that's kind of nice. So I'm gonna do my kindling again, just because maybe the hardest boss in the game, I don't remember exactly, is down here, and this will probably be the bonfire I use to get to him anyway, so might as well make it a 20. Also, when you say 2, do you mean like you use magic into, or... My favorite weapon from the series actually comes from Dark Souls 2. So. Nice. What'd you make? Nice. That does sound pretty good. Okay, let's try this again. Can I hit any of you guys? Okay. I did that very poorly. I thought about that right as I was sliding off. Dude, okay, yeah, no, I like the deck setup. You're younger than me. But, no, it is good. So, Bloodborne's really kind of gotten me to that. Even though while I played that game, I used a technically strength weapon, it like I dodged a lot more and things like that. I was a lot more agile, and so the dex weapons just kind of correlate a little better with that. It allows me to be a little quicker, more aggressive, I guess. I need y'all to not. What the heck just happened? Oh boy. This is awful. Go away. Okay. They do drop humanity, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I just totally fell right through that. What is that? It's Alvina. Where'd she go? She's over there. Oops. Ah! Stop dancing around. Okay. Come back, Alvina. Thank you, good sir, for the tip. What is... Oh, you. Okay. I was like, why didn't that other one hit him? Yes, I'm playing it. Oh, I'm a floaty ghost thing, but I can still fall off ledges, apparently. What is that Sif? That is Sif. Much smaller. Alright. So, in fact, if you do the DLC before you go fight Sif, like normally she just grabs the sword and you fight, but if you do this first and then go fight her, like in the regular just storyline, she like sniffs you and recognizes you are the one who saved her, and then she more reluctantly picks up the sword and fights you, and it's awful. So some kind of shortcut over here, I believe, but I don't remember where it goes to. Oh, crud! Well, we'll never find out. Oh, well. Except we probably should. So, one more really quick whee ride. So let's try that again. Oh, hey, this is where I fought Chester. Or not fought, I haven't fought Chester. What are you talking about? That's where I met Chester and fought Artorias. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. No, but we should be close. Oh boy. Ugh. It's like I can't hit them without them hurting me. Twin humanities. Okay. Another sorcery. There's an item way over there. I don't know what it is. I feel like I shouldn't trust that. I don't remember where to go. I think this is a dead end. I came from that way. So what's up and over here? I haven't been over here, obviously. Okay, I do think I'm supposed to travel down that. I'm not gonna go mess with those humanity dudes. Okay. I think this is the right way. Yep, there's the big fog gate. I think you can summon Sif if you're human. But I am not, so that's okay. Yeah, I also died here a bunch. Oh boy. Ugh, stop floating away. All right. Whew, here we go. I really don't want to go down there. Oh, looks like we don't have a choice. I just like the scythe thing sticking up like a mailbox flag. It's great. And here we are. One of the coolest and scarier looking enemies in this game. Manus, the father of the abyss. Okay, I don't remember like any of his moves. So clearly, I mean, it's weird that like, and it's kind of cool that his arm is like phasing out of reality. It's kind of cool. So, there's a lot of theories surrounding this guy. One of which is, like, the kind of main one is that he is the furtive pygmy, which we heard about in the beginning of the game. So, he found the Dark Soul and it basically went nuts and turned him into what we see here. Now, there's a I don't know, it's some kind of item. It's not a ring, but that you can use to that move. Don't get hit by that move. I do remember that. Oh, dang. But yeah, you can use it to what am I trying to say here? To like deflect all of his dark magic. Come on, heal, heal, heal. Okay. Oh, I missed. I hit it a second time. Don't I feel foolish? Okay. Oh boy. No. I keep thinking that's like the 5-hit wombo combo, and it's not. Come on! I'm gonna hope that he doesn't have a second phase. I don't think he does. I beat him on my first try. Whew! 10 humanity. Dusk. Sorry, Dusk, I have to take off this mask before it kills me. Yeah, so Manus kidnapped her, and she's just kind of there. Alright. Well, let's warp out of here. And we'll go back to the Oolacile Township. Maybe, yeah. I think there's a little bit of that there, except I think he's just more, like, evil. Whereas Hades was just like, hey, my niece is hot. Gonna kidnap her. So... I do like even like in the Disney version, stuff like that, Hades is the clearly bad guy, and my favorite Disney villain of all time, but really as far as the mythological gods and stuff, he's probably one of the cooler ones. Especially compared to like Zeus and stuff. So, alright, so we've beaten 3 of the 4 DLC bosses. So I'm quite pleased with how that Zeus is the worst. So, but I'm quite pleased with how that Manus fight went. Yeah, I do. Where did I came over here for a reason. Oh yes. Yeah, I think it's this way. So there's a 4th boss in this DLC that we haven't fought yet. We've seen him already, the big dragon. So if you come all the way around over here, not here, that's not true. On one of these sides, there's like a little pathway that leads down. Where is it at? I mean, it's down that way. Am I missing, like, where... I mean, like, I could probably survive that fall, but... Oh. Looky there. And unless I'm mistaken, there's some dogs down here. Like I said, I've done this fight so many times just because he's not hard on his own. It's just the stupid, like, if you're trying to go for 100%, you have to cut his tail off without killing him. So otherwise you gotta play the whole game again, because there's no way to reset bosses, anything like that. So, get him on your first try. I seem to remember following a map, especially through both the Abyss and the Royal Wood, just because I was like, I don't have a clue where anything is. But okay, so many dogs. All right, so you can actually come down here at any time. Ooh, there he is. Big ladder. There's a bunch of stuff to grab over here. The soul of a brave warrior. The soul of a hero. And another soul of a brave warrior. Oh, crud. Yeah, you can't survive that. So, how are we gonna fight this guy? That's the question, isn't it? So, we gotta go ask for help from somebody. So, that guy, unless I'm mistaken, we need a key, and now I'm nervous because I can't remember where it is. But, so we gotta go up here. It's amazing. Okay, so this is locked. Do you remember where the key for this guy is? I'd hate to look it up on camera, but I'll do it. Rather than sitting around here for 5 to 10 minutes. I don't think it's down there with the dragon. I'm totally gonna look it up. Don't mind me. Da da da. Okay. I figured it was in the township somewhere, but I wasn't sure, and I'm real glad I looked it up. You know, Oracle, she was way more useful as Oracle. You could still look it up. I just know where it's at now. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. I'll tell you what, when I eventually do the Arkham series, I'll be sure to let you help me with some Riddler clues. So it's in this general area somewhere. It might even be that item. All I read, as far as I know, was it's in this building somewhere. So... oh boy. That'll come soon. It'll probably be... like, Kingdom Hearts 2, I've already mentioned, is the next one. That music's creepy. Like, Scream in the background. Oh boy. Yeah, well, we ain't doing this. I have, like, no sorcery defense, and it's the worst. Ugh. So, but yeah, it'll be Kingdom Hearts 2, and then I need to come up with at least 1 or 2 more relatively quote-unquote short playthroughs. So I'm thinking about doing... you suck. I'm thinking about doing Shadow of the Colossus will be one. That's not the key. Possibly Arkham Asylum. Because I'd like to do both of those. I've actually never played Arkham Knight. So that would be a fun one to eventually get to. That would be a blind playthrough for sure. So, and I'll eventually get to... okay, yeah, so there's a couple of things in this town you have to, like... maybe not... okay, yeah. You have to have, like, some kind of light source, whether it's a... I don't think there are a torch in this game. So I need to go down to where the fire is. Red Tide Night Trunk. See, you're being helpful. You got this. Oh boy. You are definitely a mimic. Okay. Sometimes I can't tell with the chain. It's like in an awkward position. There we go. Now we can go visit golf. Not quite. Is there, though? There sure is. Twin Humanities, I'll take that. Alright, and now we just need to go back down to our shortcuts. Oh, almost ran right off that. I have a nice little even 15,000 souls, and that makes me really happy for some reason. Huh, I did not boost this one, did I? I've picked up so many humanities, I might as well use them. I didn't mean to leave. Okay. Yeah, the screams and stuff, they're creepy. Oh man, we need to go up this way. So that we could talk to A, one of the coolest characters in the entire game, and B, watch one of the coolest cutscenes in the entire game. It's a giant.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias.
Yep.
That old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
It says you. You're like the coolest person ever. And I'm going to buy all of your carvings.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 80 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. With our twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia. Me, there's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose. Me? But I'm... Farewell, lead thy life as thou seest fit. Tomorrow, is that dragon imposing thee duress?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. You should have seen it. I just walked down there minding my own business. And he flew through and he hit me with his fire. Ah.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Calamite, ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but my intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Yeah.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons.
This part's so cool. My dude's just like, I'm watching. He's like dust all over him, like he's just like he hasn't moved in forever. Or like the shavings. Yeah, and if you look, he's blind. So that makes this part just even cooler. Boom! Oh, it's so cool. Now, Calameet's one of the coolest looking bosses in the series, too. Like, that tail is cool.
Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That back will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Now, dragon slay. Knighthood's highest calling.
Alright, so now we can fight Kalameet on the more even grounds. So, Hawkeye is awesome. In fact, I don't know anybody named Hawkeye that's not cool, whether we're talking about Hawkeye Goff here, shooting dragons while he's blind, or Benjamin Franklin Pierce, aka Hawkeye from the MASH 4077th unit, saving lives. They're all cool. That show was amazing. It's like my dad's favorite, and for years he was like, you should watch it, you'll like it, and I was like, nah, it's probably overrated, you're crazy, man. And then I watched it and I was like, oh crap, this show is so good. Where did I decide? Not there. Ah, can't hit the dog. It sounds like I just got invaded, yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, I see you behind me. What do you think, Mitch? Should I fight him? Or should I go ahead and go on to... Ah. Or should I go ahead and go on to Kalameet? Oh, this is terrible. I'm stuck on the rock. And I died from blood loss. Did I? I think I had them down like almost all their health was gone in like a one hit. Ah, invaders. Well, I won't be human this time, so it's not gonna matter. But that's weird. This time we won't be faced with a choice. I'm just gonna run by the dogs. Okay. This time, instead of going down the ladder, fall down the rocks and totally botch this. But we got it anyway, so that's okay. So there's some stuff to get down here. I am not going to attempt to cut off his tail because that's the most frustrating thing I've done in this entire series. It would really suck if this was a mimic. But you get your second Titanite slab. Actually, it's our third one because we got one for... we got one for finishing Siegmeyer's quest. Oh boy. Yeah, like I said, he's a cool looking boss. That is your best bet to cut off his tail right there, is that move. Do not get caught by that attack. Because if you do, every attack that he hits you with from there until the effect wears off does double damage. Yeah, like I don't like to lock on fights like this just because there's too much going on. Okay. Oh crap. Huh. But we're good, we're good. Come on. Oh, I thought I got him. Oh, I thought I got him. Come on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. We're good, we're good. Dang. Come on. Oh crap. Yeah, once again, this move. Yeah, he's not a hard fight. It's just trying to get that tail cut before he dies is ridiculous. And you get the Calamity Ring, which means that any attack, like, you always take double damage, which is what that, when he hits you with that one gaze move, then that's what happens, and it's terrible. Okay, so we'll go see what was down here over with him, and we'll go from there. So I'm trying to think of who has killed us the most in this playthrough so far. We beat ONS on our first try, we beat Manus and Calamine on our first try. Artorias beat us about 5 or 6 times. That might be the winner. Alright, I'm gonna use a Homeward Bone. I was like, surely I have one. But that's all there is. Like, I mean, if you're going for 100%, there's plenty more to do. We'll go and warp to the Firelink Shrine. There's a lot of stuff to do in regards to finding new weapons. If you'll notice too, I'll show here momentarily. We haven't used we used the Priscilla's Soul to get the Life Hunt scythe, but otherwise we haven't used any of our other ones. So what I'll do is, because all that's left is for us to fight Gwyn, so I'll go ahead and do that. We'll end the game, and I'll go to my other file and kind of show off some of the cooler weapons that you can get in this game. So let's drop down here where Frampt is. The Firelink one? Let's see, we should be able to get at least... Yeah, there we go. And I already did come down here, so we have seen the kiln, which is kind of cool. So, but you see like all the Black Knights and stuff walking by, and it's kind of creepy. And since we didn't save Solaire, he will not be joining us for the final fight. If you did take the shortcut through Lost Izalith, you can and killed the bug before it could get to him. You do get to use him for this fight. So. Alright, Mitch, which ending should I pick? The quote-unquote good ending or the quote-unquote bad ending? What's interesting is... also, if you're going for 100%, you don't want to do this right now. Because once you beat Gwyn, the game is over. You have to start from a new... you start a new game. So you do get to keep everything, which is cool, but... So if you gotta go farm for stuff, now's the time to do it. I'm thinking about it. So, like, when you play, like, the second game and stuff, it kind of implies that the good ending, quote-unquote good ending, is the canon one. But after you play the third one, it's kind of like, I'm not so sure. So... Or it's like both endings kind of work. I do think the bad ending is the more interesting of the two. So yeah, that's the one we'll do. And I'll just explain what the good ending is. So I do like the kiln. It's a cool looking level. It's like all the awesome, majestic majesty, I know it's a redundant phrase, of Gwyn's empire, and it's nothing. Speaking of Gwyn, you can actually see him down there, and it's kind of cool. He's just waiting for us. He was waiting for us at the end of the last video, too, and we went ahead and did the DLC, so... Okay. Alright, and one more Black Knight. I really like Gwyn's theme music, so, yep, if you're human and you save Solaire, he'll show up right out here. Otherwise, get ready. There's no cutscene, nothing. You're just right into it. Oh, that grab. My first... Okay, so... So Gwyn's pretty relentless, like... Yeah, like, I mean, He's like, oh, you're gonna heal, huh? I don't think he's as hard as someone like Artorias. But he's pretty tricky. Like, he doesn't give you a whole lot of room for error. I'm surprised he's being as nice as he is with my healing. Okay. If you can parry, which I cannot. Oh gosh. Then Gwyn is not hard by any means. Heal? Can't see what's going on. That's when the game is the scariest. So. Yeah, this music's... Oh, crap. This music's very sad and very... Like, this dude used to be, like... I mean, he was, like, the king. He was, you know... So... No! I was like, one more hit, but that was it. Alright. Really quickly, we'll put this stuff back on. Okay. So, okay, so you have two options. Option A, you can light the bonfire. So what happens there is, and you'll learn in the next couple of games, this is all cyclical. So, fire comes, Gwyn establishes good stuff, fire starts to fade, Gwyn sacrifices himself to keep the fire going. When the fire goes out, dark comes in. So, you can light the fire and start the cycle over again, or you can let it fade out, bring in the Age of Dark. So, if you choose to do it, you just burn up, and that's the end. However, Mitch, you requested it, and I'm inclined to agree, mostly because my dude's gonna look super epic while we do it. If you leave, who should greet you but Framt, Koth,
Bless thy safe return.
a lot of them.
Let Kath and Framt serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness. Let true dark be cast upon the world. Our Lord hath returned.
So we bring about the Age of Darkness. And that's Dark Souls Remastered. Love this game. It's super cool because it's... I think I mentioned this in one of the first few videos. So I had a... he's actually my cousin's, one of my best friends, named Scotty. He was like, dude, you need to check this game out. It's so good. You'll love it. And I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And I play, and Mitch, I think you were playing it too before I did. And so I'd heard all about, like, oh, it's pretty hard. You know, no big deal. I played it for a little bit and I was like, this is fine. And I got to a point where I was like, I hate this game. It's awful. I can't do anything. Like, I just keep dying. I hate it. But then there's a point where it just kind of clicks and you kind of get it and you're like, this game is amazing. And what's funny is no matter how good you are at, like, so like this one, by the time I start the second one again, I'll have to start from scratch. Especially the second one because I haven't played it since 360. So I will have to go get that one. I don't actually own it for PS4. What's cool about that one is the DLC for that one I've never done. So that'll be completely blind. Which would be super cool. But yeah, it's such a good game, very well made. The combat is fun. Sometimes it's a little bull, but also sometimes it's pretty spot on. So good bosses, good characters. Still there. I still miss Solar. He's my son, bro. Till the very end. So, but anyway, yeah, it's a good game. We can actually skip the rest of this, and it'll actually start you right back in the Undead Asylum, but you start with all of your stuff. So just for fun, and because he's right at the very beginning, we're gonna go fight the Asylum Demon with our current setup and gear. And then we'll switch over to playthrough, or my initial playthrough, and I'll show off some of the stuff. Oh yeah, I can't level up yet. So, normally you do chip damage to this guy, and so you would just run through the little door, but with our current weapon as it is, we can actually fight him right away. Yeah. Dead. And for a while, most bosses will die here pretty quick, and you actually get his hammer for doing it. So, you can... Okay, yeah, so we still can't go through yet. But that's all we'll do on this playthrough. I just wanted to fight him real quick, just for fun. Okay. And we will quit the game and head on over to playthrough number 1. So this one I'm in the middle of playthrough number 3. So, but I've gotten everything I need to. So there's really no point in doing anything again. So, but you can see I've got the same attire and everything. Same setup, Pyromancy Flame, all that. I forgot about the Bloodbite Ring. No wonder. I was like, because I felt like I was building my bleed up too much. So, oh, I'm actually in the Darkmoon Blades. That makes sense for my attire. But, so we can look at some of the different, some of the different armors, stuff like that. But, I've found, oh yeah, like here's Chester's, the Bloodborne dude. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, his looks super cool, but it's very Bloodborne-ish. So, I do, like I said, I do like my setup for my previous one that I had with the Giant's leggings, the Eastern armor, and the Mask of the Father. But for now, we'll go ahead and just go back to the Dark Mask and the other stuff. Black Knight and the Lord's Blade. So, but some of the different weapons that I think are cool. Let's take a look. Yeah, we got that one from Kieran. Let's see. The Dark Sword's kind of cool looking, and it's the one that the Dark Braids use. We've seen the Drake Sword. This one. This is the one you get for cutting off Calameet's tail. Oh my goodness. It's the hardest one I've gotten so far. No, not that. The Moonlight Greatsword we've got for cutting off Sif's tail. Not Sif, Seath. So that one's good for magic play or like intelligence builds. So this is the one we got for Sif. So the reason you have to do 2.5 playthroughs is because you can get every single thing within your first 2 playthroughs, except for there are 3 items you get for Sif's soul. One of them is the Great Sword of Artorias. The other one is a cursed Great Sword of Artorias. It doesn't tell you that. And the third one's is a shield. So you have to kill Sif 3 times. The other one is because you have to kill Gwyn once, get his soul, turn it into a sword, and the second one is you trade his soul, which means you have to beat him a second time, to the Sunbros, and you get a miracle for it. So that's why. This was the first weapon I ever used with my strength build. Super slow, but I love it. What are some other good ones? I also really like the Quelaag Fury Sword. It's fast. So, also I really like the backflip. Let's see, the Gravelord Sword is another one that's pretty cool that I've never really used. Obviously we can't use it very handily. OG Katana I used for a lot of the first part of my main playthrough. Butcher's Knife again is a great strength weapon to use. I like the Gargoyle Tail Axe for one specific reason, and that is because it curves and it's fun. Let's see, what else? What are some other fun ones? Yeah, I've shown the Dragon Tooth. Smaug's Hammer is just ridiculous. The Moonlight Butterfly Horn you get for trading in the Moonlight Butterfly's soul. The Dragon Slayer Spear you get for Ornstein's soul, and that's a cool looking one too. So one of these days I'll use the spear as well. We're going around to that. Let's see what else. My favorite weapon, of course. The Guardian tail is just fun because it looks like a scorpion's tail. That's, yeah, in Sanctuary Guardian you cut off his tail. And the Wolverine claws. Let's see, anything else that's super fun? Goff's great bow. It's gigantic. Oh, I can't do anything with it because I don't have any great arrows. The Manus catalyst is cool looking. So, I think that's pretty much it. So, yeah, just kind of a fun little way to end the video off. Just kind of showing off some of the more fun things you can use throughout the game. But anyway, so that's gonna do it. We've managed to get through the entirety of the first game. The next one we'll come out with will be Kingdom Hearts 2, I've mentioned, so look forward to that here within the next week or so. I am starting my second class of college, so things should be a little less hectic. I made a 95 on my final paper for my first class, which cements me as an A for my first class. Yes! So things are going good college-wise, so it should be a little more chill for the next couple of weeks. So hopefully we'll get a new video out here very soon. My other hope is that my friend Josh will be able to come hang out for a little bit and we can get episode 3 out of Resident Evil 5. It's been a little while, so hopefully that'll be something soon. And Mitch, your cat says hi. And I'm kicking that school in that booty. So anyway, but that's gonna do it, guys. And so cool. But yeah, thanks again for watching through this series with me, guys. It's been a ton of fun to play. It's a game that is one I've come to love here in recent years, and one that I'll continue playing for years to come. So thanks again for watching, guys. My name is ZarthimusPrime, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.